So, tell me about yourself.
So I am a steampunk superhero called Captain ChronoMec.
Captain?
ChronoMec.
ChronoMec.
Captain ChronoMec. His secret identity is Skip Sprocket. He's a Victorian-era machinist who was struck in the chest by a meteorite that was sent from the future that gives him the ability to travel through time. And he solves historical mysteries through invention and creation and making.
Nice.
So he finds things that are wrong in the timeline and he engineers solutions to them.
Okay. Show me some of your devices.
So we have, this is the time spanner. It's so named because it's a spanner.
Is that kryptonite?
It is actually a colony of chronotemporal nanites. They're silicon-based life forms, so after they've been used to reprogram a computer or open a door, they have to be recharged by feeding them beach sand.
Oh, okay.
This is his temporal disturbance detector. And
there's a lily pad.
It's got a lily pad. And when it detects damage to the timeline, it alerts. It's on a platform of a ColecoVision controller from the 1980s.
And what are these? These are Japanese?
These are glyphs from a future language that we don't know, but that ChronoMec encountered.
I like it.
You can encode a lot of information in a few notches of this language.
Very nice.
And he uses this to communicate with Quark, the Quantum Archive, which is an AI he's built that exists in all timelines simultaneously, so he can get information about the historical era that he's investigating at any given time.
Lovely. I want to know this guy.
This is the luminiferous tessellator. It's a lightning gun that he takes from a villain that he fights in one of his battles. ChronoMec doesn't like to use violence. He can if he must, but he's pretty much a non-violent hero. And this is made out of parts of an old heat gun.
Thank you.
That's that old clockwork motion.
Oh my gosh. What kind of clock do you think?
I don't know. I think it's a German clock of some sort.
That's so cool. You can press it just to look at it. How many gears? Have you ever counted how many gears?
I've never counted the gears. I mean,
steampunk
is so enamored with gearing and cogs. This is just, the quintessential steampunk artifact.
Oh, fun.
But we try to find things with moving parts. This is a old Revere camera from the 1940s, an 8mm camera.
Yeah.
Make sure that the wind doesn't damage or blow away anything.
And what's this?
That's a telephone down there, actually.
Really?
So here's the.
Oh, neat.
I mean, it's a solenoid.
Oh my goodness.
The magnet that triggers it.
I think there's like some time warp coming our way right now.
A temporal storm is flowing through here.
And this?
We call this the multivarious atomizer of the sinister Mr. Miasma.
Lovely. Did you make this glass, or is this part of?
This is a vacuum tube, an old radio tube.
Oh, nice.
That we've mounted into here. So I mean, you can see if you take apart sort of where everything came from. The base is a chemical sprayer, pesticide sprayer. This is a candlestick.
I see
brass
that. Oh, I love
candlestick.
that.
This is a vacuum tube.
But you formed the metal up this way?
So that was the base. Actually, the only thing I modified was I wrapped it on here and mounted a potentiometer in there as a controller.
Nice.
This is the remainder of a digital camera that sacrificed its life for the cause. It was non-functional at the time. This is it's an old piece of CMOS, it's an old piece of solid state microcontrolling.
Sure.
I think this one was an audio chip. This is like an analog controller. And then these are electronics components. These are various spacers.
Is this hooked up right now to work?
No, the battery is for the next YouTube clock, but the battery died.
Oh,
so,
right.
If the battery were working,
yeah.
you'd see numbers lighting up on here. But
Fun.
the battery is dead.